What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As I'm sure many of you are aware, on the near border of Nevada sits a very large gambling and party city known as Las Vegas, where visitors can see aquariums, eat at fancy restaurants, watch street performers, and most importantly, ride roller coasters. Of these roller coasters sits rides such as the Big Apple Coaster, Canyon Blaster, the now defunct High Roller, El Loco, and perhaps the best of all, and what we're all here for today, Speed the Ride. Opening in the year 2000, Speed the Ride was a launch shuttle coaster that would send riders through 2 LIM launches and speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. It also reached heights of well over 200 feet and is often regarded as one of the best coasters to have ever operated in Vegas. But what is this coaster, and what caused its downfall? This is the story of Nascar Cafe's Speed the Ride. On October 7th, 1952, a $5 million hotel known as the Sahara would debut with a, African Sahara theme. On the Las Vegas Strip, it was the sixth resort to open at the time and was designed by architects Max Maltzman and Ragnar Kvaal. After much success in the year following, an expansion was required that would unveil new hotel rooms, air-conditioned hallways, and a 2-story motel wing built out in an E-shape just south of the main structure. Then, in 1959, another expansion, this one costing $3.5 million, and many more following that. Eventually, the hotel did so well that a decision was made to launch a $100 million project after new ownership was placed on the area, and this new area included the addition of what you are all here for today, Speed the Ride. Speed the Ride was a premier rides-built shuttle coaster that was designed by Werner Stengel. It originally had a set opening date of March 2, 2000, however, setbacks would delay that. With a top speed of 70 miles per hour and a ride duration of just 45 seconds, this extreme shuttle looper would operate for a number of years and receive praise from both enthusiasts and the general public alike. The ride begins with an LIM launch, which propels the train from 0 to 45 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, before diving down a tunnel beneath a walkway and passing through an overbanked bend. Riders then approach a 92-foot-high vertical loop before accelerating to 70 miles per hour in another 2 seconds, while passing through the 192-foot-tall Sahara Archway. Then the most important part of the ride, a 224-foot rollback, follows this after passing through an S-curve near the casino entrance, and then the process is repeated backwards as a result of its shuttle nature. That being said, the Sahara was eventually sold in 2007, leaving Speed the Ride's future relatively unknown for the most part. And as time went on, the status of the resort remained quiet, but people stayed optimistic. However, it was to great disappointment that in 2011, the Sahara Resort announced its permanent closure. The last day of operation for Speed the Ride was May 1st, 2011, and the coaster was taken down a year later. Still though, things seemed okay for the coaster as plans were quickly made to relocate it to Akita Plaza, which was an envisioned shopping center with restaurants and a performance venue across the street from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino. According to Coaster101.com, a blog post on Breslin Builders' website had been made in December of 2011 that same year that basically noted this time that the midsection of Speed the Ride would be redesigned to work within an over-existing site and parking lot, allowing for new elements and a longer layout to be added in the process. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what this layout would have been or if those plans were ever created, but that sure would have been cool to see. As you might guess, this never happened and the coaster went up for sale online. But with little interest from buyers, it sat in the sun for years without care, and the most recent activity was in 2019, when parts of the track were sold to an anonymous buyer for scrap metal. This basically confirmed the true permanent closure of the coaster, and Speed the Ride will most likely never operate again. But if you'd like to check out the remaining track for yourself that's still sitting in that lot, feel free to message us on Instagram and I can point you to some directions to the area it's sitting. It's pretty in the open, so you shouldn't have too much trouble, and it is visible from public areas, so you won't need a trespass or anything like that. It is pretty sad to see it sitting there, but also pretty cool, so hopefully you guys will all have a chance to check it out for yourselves. Either way though, I sure hoped for the longest time that Speed the Ride would have found a proper home somewhere, but it just never came to be. This quite honestly looked like one of the best shuttle coasters ever, and it's a major bummer it's gone. What do you think of Speed the Ride? Let us know down below. As always, it's been a pleasure creating new content for you guys, and I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. This was a shorter video, but Speed the Ride is something that I've wanted to cover for a long time, and I think it's a really intriguing coaster. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for another video coming in a couple days. Also, if you'd like to, feel free to catch up with us on Instagram as well for those daily posts, and until then, we will see you all there. See ya!